I knew you'd come. No, I knew you'd come.
Hello, Frank.
Oh, hey.
Funny thing, I went to the...
There we go.
They never heard of you.
Why would they?
You said you went there all the time.
I've never heard of the place.
You told me you were famous there.
Famous?
Yeah, famous at the Minetta.
The Minetta? I go there all the time. It's like my second home.
But you just said...
Say, could you spare some money for the Joe Gould Fund?
Joe Gould Fund? What's that?
What's what?
The Joe Gould Fund.
I have no idea.
But you just... Oh, never mind.
There we go. That's what I needed.
Could you tell me what the Joe Gould Fund is?
Why, you want to donate a couple of dollars?
I would, if you could tell me what it was for.
For the upkeep and maintenance of Joe Goulds everywhere, of course.
Any Joe Gould in particular?
Who's Joe Gould?
You know what? Never mind. I'm getting a headache talking to you. Well, see you around.
Sure, bye.
Okay, Joe Gould.
Hi there. Got time for some more questions?
Sure, ask away.
Have you ever heard of Joe Gould or anything called the Joe Gould Fund?
Yeah, you could say that. Sometimes I think they should just rename this place the Joe Gould Bar and be done with it.
Really?
People hear about him and they come in here to ask about him. That's his portrait up there behind you. He died a long time ago.
Who was he?
He was some homeless guy who wandered the West Village in the 50s and 60s. He told some crazy stories and people found him entertaining, so they gave him money for his food and his beer. He referred to the money as the Joe Gould Fund. He also tried to write a book or something.
He never finished it?
Nope.
Hey, sounds like your soulmate.
Here's Joe Gould.
It's a portrait of Joe Gould.
And it's now raining. Perfect. Let's go to the CubeStar Films.
Come in. Oh, hello. Again? Oh, Ilsa, you're back.
There we go.
Make yourself at home. You always do.
Look at the way she's staring. It's sometimes easy to forget that animals can see me. Hey, little fella. Hey, little fella.
Now this is Rosa.
All right, Elsa. Let's see what's on your ID tag. 12th Street and Avenue A. Hopefully that's where we need to be.
Okay, got the... Since this was Frank's cat, it's natural that the caller had his address. Perfect. For A.
Locked.
Guess what? It's locked.
Key? Who needs a key?
How's it going there?
Oh, just fine. Almost got it.
Uh-huh.
Any second now. Damn it!
What happened?
The paperclip broke.
It broke.
It's jammed in the lock. We couldn't get a key in there now, even if we had one.
The master criminal at work.
Locked.
Okay. We'll have to go in as Joey.
Once again, it's up to the dead guy to sort things out.
Be my guest.
Looks like Frank was a collector of old film reels. I wonder what he played them on.
Okay, if I remember correctly, the only thing we need here is this.
Looks like a film script.
The script for the scene he's waiting to do. I knew you'd come. How did you know I'd come? I know you, Yvonne, perhaps too well. Listen. Okay, so we have to check Yvonne's lines. So let me take a little note here. So, how did you know I'd come? Listen, I have to tell you something. Not going. I said not going. You're staying? Yes, staying here with Tom. Okay. We have enough information now.
You sure this guy was in pictures? He didn't even have a hot tub.
Was he supposed to?
If I was in pictures, I'd have a hot tub.
Well, naturally.
Although, I did find something interesting.
What?
There was a piece of paper just lying on a table.
Do you remember what was on it?
Of course I do.
Okay.
Sounds like a film script.
Probably the last thing he worked on before he died. You ever hear these lines in a flick before?
No. I haven't gone to the movies since, well, you.
Makes no difference. It's probably not important.
Okay, and you can actually... I think you can ask Joey to remember the lines if you didn't take a note. Okay, let's do this.
Hi again.
I knew you'd come.
Ask how he knew.
How did you know I'd come?
I know you, Yvonne. Perhaps too well.
And next we go with... Listen, I have to tell you something. And I believe there's not a straightforward answer, but I think she'll say that if I use this option.
Listen,
There
I
we
have to
go.
tell you something.
Come on. The boat's going to leave any minute.
I'm not going.
I'm not going.
Not going? What do you mean you're not going?
Repeat yourself.
I said I'm not going.
You're staying?
Yes, I'm staying here with,
Tom.
Tom.
Tom? Tom? What's that idiot have that I don't?
He's a good man, Zach, and he needs me.
And what about me?
You don't need me, Zach. You never did.
Huh? That's not in the script.
Wait, let's talk about this.
Just forget me. Be free.
Yvonne! Wait! Yvonne! Yvonne! Yvonne? Alright! Finished. Finally. Hey Monique, when's the rap party again? Monique? Where is she? Where is everybody? Hey, come on guys. This is weird. Where did everybody go? Something isn't right.
Okay.
Something wrong, Frank?
I'm not sure. Everyone was here just a minute ago.
Were they?
Of course they were. I finished the scene with Rebecca and then... Something's not right. Something is not right. I was here, filming the scene. Something happened.
Here it comes.
Oh, I'm dead, aren't I?
Yeah.
I'm a ghost and I'm haunting my last film shoot. That's so... cliché.
I'm sorry, Frank. I really am.
So what now?
Just relax and take a hold of this. Okay, do it.
Ow! I gotta work on my landings.
It's so bright. It should hurt my eyes, but it doesn't.
I don't think it's real light. I'm not sure what it is.
It's beautiful.
Just head towards it, Frank. That's all you need to do.
You know, my very first acting role was a ghost. I was 8 years old. We put on a Halloween play in the 3rd grade. I played Scary Ghost number 3. Funny the things you remember. It wasn't a bad life, was it? I might not have made it big, but I made it somewhere. How many can say the same, huh?
Not many.
No, not many. I've had a pretty good run. If it's my time to go, then it's my time. I just wish I knew who choked me to death.
Yeah. Wait, what? You weren't choked, you had a heart attack.
No, I was choked. I remember it distinctly.
The news reports all said it was a heart attack.
No disrespect, but I think I know how I died. The large hands around my neck? You don't forget a thing like that.
Why would the press lie about how you died?
I don't know. You'd think that they'd love a story about a murder. Funny, it doesn't even bother me. I think I'm ready to go.
Wait, hold on a second.
No can do. I gotta fly. See you around, and thanks.
Just a few questions. Damn it.
Huh? Hey, what the? I'm warning you. You? No, it can't be.
I can still help you.
No, you're dead, aren't you?
So many dead, so many blight upon the earth.
Tell me something I don't know. Did you kill Frank?
I helped him. I get no thanks.
You want me to thank you? How about you buzz off?
I can help you. You are still in pain. So much pain.
No way, not again. This ends now.
Why do you resist?
Resist? I'll show you resist.
I see you. I know you.
You don't know jack, lady. Get off me.
Joey?
Clear off, kid. Get back.
It's her. After all this time.
Hey, you stay away from her, you hear me?
I'm sorry.
Joey, who was that?
Trouble.
Well,
Well, what?
who is she?
Her? She's nobody's sweetheart. Just some spook.
She attacked you, Joey. Why did she do that?
I have no idea. You think I've got all the answers? Well, you're wrong. I'm just in the dark as you are.
You're lying. You recognized her, and she knew you. Tell me, Joey, please.
Yeah, I know her. She calls herself the Countess. She's from an old case, back when I was with your aunt. She was alive then, and just as crazy.
Tell me.
Look, it's late. You want to be up all night, or you want the short version?
Okay, let's just go with the short version, since we played the previous game.
Just give me the short version.
She killed 2 people and then told us she was a medium, like you. Only she didn't have a guide. She was being directed by this reporter fellow, Joseph Mitchell. Somehow she formed a bond with him. He didn't know it, but whoever he wrote about, she would kill. In the end, she tried to free your Aunt Lauren. So, we stopped her.
You stopped her? How?
We just did.
So what now? Her spirit is seeking revenge?
I don't think so. Why now? Why all this time? Besides, I saw her die. There was no ghost.
So she's not a ghost.
I don't know what she is.
Let's talk about this in the morning. Right now I'm taking a hot shower and going to bed.
Sure, I'll hold the fort.
Oh,
Poor deluded man, enthralled to a madness that even he could not explain. A madness called the Countess.
I know you.
We have spoken before, but it is not important. But hush, aren't you tired? You need to rest.
Tired?
Shh, just sleep. That's it. Sleep. Tomorrow you will wake up energized and refreshed. You will not remember me, but don't worry. We will meet very shortly.
Good morning.
You're perky today. Sleep well?
Yeah, I did.
I've been thinking. Too much has happened for this to be mere coincidence.
What do you mean?
In the gallery, there was a painting. A painting of her.
Really?
I knew it looked familiar, but I didn't recognize it until now.
What did it look like?
Why don't we head over and you can take a look for yourself?
Alright. That's the painting I
Let's go.
mentioned
All right, I'm
previously.
coming.
Okay, we got ourselves a mystery. Well, not a mystery, we know who did it. Got ourselves a problem. Got ourselves a case.
There, it's her. I knew it. Now look at that and tell me this isn't a coincidence. Stupid old hag. We'll find you, just see if we don't.
It's just a lighthouse. I wonder which one. I'd better not touch it. Josie would get mad. Definitely looks like the woman from the other night, but she looks sad. Hi, Josie, can I talk to you for a bit more?
I'm kinda swamped, but okay.
I'd like to know more about that painting there.
Oh, the Dark Lady. It's different than his other paintings. I'm worried the investors won't like it, but Claude insists. What do you want to know?
What can you tell me about the Dark Lady?
Well, it's different, isn't it? Claude's work is mostly abstract, but this is actually of a specific subject.
Did Claude ever say why?
No, but she's definitely striking.
She strikes all right. I still got the scars.
Claude gets weird when I ask who she is or why he put her in front of the Roosevelt Island Lighthouse. I figure it's just one of those eccentric artist things.
The Roosevelt Island Lighthouse, huh? It's been a while since I've been over there.
Where can I find Claude?
Knowing him, he's probably preparing for tonight.
Preparing?
You know, glug glug.
He's hitting the sauce.
Ah. You mentioned something about investors.
Oh yes, the Meltzer Foundation. They paid for everything, the renovation, the lights, everything. I've got to pay them back eventually, of course, but still.
Okay, we have a new note here, the Meltzer Foundation.
Can you tell me anything about the Meltzer Foundation?
Oh, those guys are a godsend. Without them, I never would have been able to open this place. I presented them with my plan for the gallery, and poof, they wrote me a check.
That's pretty generous.
I never thought I was venture capital material, but go figure. I'll have to pay them back, of course, and give them a percentage of our income, but look around. It's my life's dream realized.
Is there anything else you can tell me about the Meltzer Foundation?
Nope, but if you're looking to start a...
Okay, I think we're done here.
Thanks, Josie. I'd better get going.
Sure, Rosangela. I'll see you at the opening tonight.
Oh wait, before we go... Did I actually go through all the dialogue?
I don't think Josie would like that. Hi, Josie.
Yeah. Okay, we did.
Thanks, Josie. I'd better get going.
Sure, Rosangela.
And here is Claude.
Claude?
Rosangela Blackwell, the writer. Come on over. Have a drink.
You remember me?
Who could forget someone who could down 3 glasses of claret in half an hour?
Bit early to be drinking.
Says the woman who had to be carried home the other night by an old Indian lady. My opening is tonight, and I intend to be well and truly plastered. It's the only way I'll be able to bear it.
I'd like to talk to you about your work.
I'd love to, but I'm not drunk enough.
I really like that painting of yours, The Dark Lady.
My paintings aren't meant to be liked. They are meant to be understood. But nobody does. I feel like Joe Gould sometimes.
I'd really like to know more about The Dark Lady.
I have a rule. I don't talk about my work unless I'm drunk enough.
How drunk is that?
I'm not sure, but I'm working on it.
You know about Joe Gould.
Sure I do. He was one of the city's last geniuses. Or maybe he was just nuts. I don't know. Maybe I'm just nuts too. Either way, he's famous now, thanks to Joseph Mitchell.
Did he just say Joseph Mitchell?
Could you tell me more about Joseph Mitchell?
Another of the city's great geniuses. Gone. He could talk to you for 5 minutes and then write a biography that made you seem like the most fascinating person alive.
They wouldn't be alive for long.
But then he stopped writing. Nobody knows why, at least not for sure. He published a book about Joe Gould, and then poof, no more writing. He went to his office at the New Yorker every day for 30 years but never wrote a single word.
Could you tell me more about Joe?
What's to say? He wrote a book about Joe Gould and then stopped writing for the rest of his life.
Can you tell me anything about the Meltzer Foundation?
Those are the guys who are funding Josie's gallery?
Yeah.
You'd have to talk to Josie about them. I just throw colors at a canvas.
You come here often?
Enough. It's old-fashioned, you know?
Okay.
Bye, Claude.
Yeah.
We got some new information to work with. We could go to Roosevelt Island, but there's absolutely nothing in here.
I don't see any ghosts. You sense anything?
Nope, seems clean to me.
Really? You sure?
I said there's nothing here. Well, no ghosts anyway.
Don't worry, there'll be something over here later. Let's just chat with Monique
Come in.
about the Frank Lyons being choked thing.
Hello. Again?
What do you know about the Meltzer Foundation?
Why, are you looking for a loan?
Maybe. You deal with them?
They invested in our last film.
Water Under the Bridge?
That's the one.
I assume they got their money back since the film was such a success.
Not that it's any of your business, but yes, they did.
I'd like to know the truth about Frank's death.
What do you mean? I told you everything I know.
Not everything. He didn't have a heart attack, did he?
Oh, I love seeing sweat on a pretty girl's brow.
Look, I gave my statement. I don't see why I should tell you anything.
Monique, I'm a writer. We like to exaggerate the truth sometimes.
Yes, what are you getting at?
Let's say I wanted to embellish Frank's story. That instead of dying of a heart attack, he may be choked to death under mysterious circumstances.
Rosangela, Frank died of a heart attack. He didn't choke to death.
Are you sure?
Positive. If he mysteriously choked to death, and the press got wind of it, the scandal would ruin this company. It's much easier to tell the press that he died of a heart attack. He had no close family, he had no close friends to speak of. Nobody loses. I trust we understand each other, and I won't have to call my lawyer.
Leave it, kid. We don't want a legal battle.
No, I have all the information I need. Anything else you can tell me about the Meltzer Foundation?
Any deal between Meltzer and CubeStar is private information. If you want to learn more about them, look them up. They're on the internet.
Have you ever heard of a reporter named Joseph Mitchell?
Sorry, no.
Okay.
Thanks for the chat, Monique.
Sure.
I believe we are done here, so let's go browse the internet. Okay, let's search about Joe Gould. Known as Professor Siegel, this West Village bohemian was a familiar figure during the 1960s. A regular at the Minetta Tavern, Joe Gould was often homeless and often broke. He claimed he was writing a book entitled The Oral History of the World, and spent most of his time soliciting money, the Joe Gould Fund, in order to keep working on it. In reality, this book never existed, but his energy and enthusiasm was said to inspire other writers, such as Joseph Mitchell. So let's search Joseph Mitchell. Joseph Mitchell was on the staff of the New Yorker magazine for nearly 60 years, from 1938 until his death in 1996. He was known for his plain-spoken essays of eccentrics and unstable people on the fringes of society. Joseph Mitchell is also known for a legendary case of writer's block. After completing his last biography in 1964, he continued to go to his New Yorker office every day until his death, but never completed another article for the magazine. And finally, the Meltzer Foundation. We got a location.
You ready to go?
All right, I'm coming.
Let's go.
Yes.
Hi, is this the Meltzer Foundation?
Yes.
Oh, good. I was hoping to ask you a few questions.
Paul, this one's for you.
Oh, sure thing. Come on over and step into my office. So, I'm Paul Meltzer, and my silent partner over there is my brother, Charlie.
Rosangela Blackwell.
A pleasure. So, what can we do for you?
I was hoping to talk to you about what you do here.
Really? Well, well, well. We're moving up in the world, Charlie.
Uh-huh.
So, Rosangela, you with a newspaper?
I'm sort of freelance.
Struggling, eh? Well, that's what the Meltzer Foundation is all about. Isn't that right, Charlie?
Uh-huh.
Well, ask away.
I was wondering what you do here.
You know, I wonder that myself. Hey, Charlie, what do we do here?
We give away money, Paul.
That's right. We're into private investments. We grant risk-free capital to struggling businesses.
You really just give away money?
No, not exactly.
It's about giving money away wisely.
You heard the man. If you want the lowdown on what we do, just ask.
Tell me more about the foundation.
Let's say you have a brilliant idea for a business, but you've made some mistakes in the past. You've got bad credit or were in debt for a long time. No reputable bank in the country would give you a loan. Or if they did, they'd charge you a fortune in interest. But not us. We believe in a second chance. We'll loan you the money to kickstart your business in return for a share of the profits. If your business takes off, wonderful, we both win. If not, we're the one who pays for it.
Your foundation is pretty generous.
Well, we don't give money to just anybody. Charlie over there is in charge of separating the wheat from the chaff. When someone comes to us with their hand out, Charlie does his research and makes sure that they are worth the risk. You wouldn't believe some of the bums we get in here.
Anything else you can tell me about the foundation?
I've given you the basic idea. There's nothing else really to tell you.
Josie Park told me that you invested in her gallery.
You know Josie. How's she doing?
She's fine, I guess.
We're both rooting for her, right, Charlie?
Sure.
Josie Park told me that you invested in her gallery.
You know Josie.
Oh, this is just a repeat.
Sure.
I don't think we can ask about anything else, so...
Well, thanks for talking to me. I might be back later.
Sure thing. Here, take my card. If you have any questions, just email.
Oh, so you're on B-mail too.
Isn't everybody? God, did you see that chick walk? She waddles like a duck.
Hmm?
Our reporter friend. She's kinda your type.
What do you mean?
Yeesh, Charlie, come up for air. She walked right past your desk.
I didn't see any duck.
Never mind.
And now, as Joey, we can stay and eavesdrop.
Stay put, kid. I'm gonna snoop around.
And they will say
Hey,
stuff.
when are we going to get a real company email address?
What's wrong with the one we've got?
Oh, come on. B-mail? Who is going to take us seriously when we only got a B-mail account?
It does the job.
At least we have a real internet connection, although I don't trust this wireless crap.
And just stay a while and listen.
Hey, Charlie, is this wireless internet thing safe?
Of course it's safe.
I just read online that they can give you cancer.
It won't give you cancer, Paul.
Then maybe you should sit next to it.
Give it a rest, Paul.
I can't stand this B-mail account.
What's the problem now?
I'm getting all sorts of spam. I got 3 from this Tomo person. Who the heck is Tomo?
Just delete them, Paul. Only if they have your password, Paul. Just don't tell anybody, and you'll be fine.
Okay, I skipped it, but something about his email. Okay, now what we need to do, since Joey...
Hey, when are we going to get...
Since Joey disrupts electronical devices, let's go here, sit next to the modem.
I've got no idea what this thing is.
Hey, my internet just went down. Stupid wireless.
It should come up again in a minute.
Now go here.
The internet's back up. Hey, Charlie, what's that B-mail password again?
Don't you remember anything? It's tennis53. Just write it down.
No way. Someone might find it.
Okay, tennis 53. Let's get out of here.
Of course it's sick. It won't.
Then
Give it a...
Right, let's go back home. So, Paul gave us a card. The Meltzer Foundation, paulm@bmail.com. We have his username, we have his passwords. Paul M, passwords, tennis 53. Okay, we have a couple of emails here from Charles Meltzer. Paul, the password is that silly name you called me when we were kids. If you've forgotten, I'm sure as heck am not going to remind you. This is from Josie. Paul, I'm going to be out of the office next week to meet with this charming widow. Could you do me a favor and check my email while I'm away? If I get anything important, give me a shout. Paul, what do you mean you don't remember my password? I picked it specifically so both you and I would remember it. Okay, so this gives us information on how to access Charlie's email. But we don't know how
Done
yet.
with that thing? It's getting kinda late. If you want to catch Claude at the gallery, we'd better head over.
Okay, there's actually something we need first. So Josie mentioned something about talking to artists, and Claude mentioned that he doesn't like to talk about his art. He doesn't like when people like his art. He wants people to understand it. So we can go search for artists. What not to say to an artist. I'm sure there's more. There are more clues to this, but that involves more dialogue, and I'm trying to make these walkthroughs a bit quicker. So, what not to say to an artist? This painting is good. Be more thoughtful. Tell the artist why it is provocative to you personally. What is it? Not all art has to be of something specific. Tell the artist what you think it represents. I like the colors. Yours is a subjective opinion. Ask the artist why the color choices were made. Many viewers are tactless when it comes to an artist's work. I hope this will help you avoid many of the pitfalls. Good luck.
Let's go.
All right, I'm coming.
Okay, to the park gallery. Okay, let's have a chat with Claude.
Claude?
Hey, you came.
You're drunk.
Very much so.
We need to talk about the Countess.
Who?
The Dark Lady?
I don't talk about her.
So you do know her.
Don't try to understand my work. I haven't met a single person who really understands art. Not one.
Who says I don't understand art?
You understand my work? All right. Tell me what you think of this painting behind me.
Okay. So we know how to talk about art. So let's say that the hard lines are really provocative. Or maybe the colors are really bright, they pop out at you.
The hard lines in this painting are really provocative.
You think so, huh?
Oh yes, the hard lines against a soft world.
Really? Excuse me.
So, Claude,
What do you think of this painting here?
does this painting represent darkness and shadow?
It could. Is that what it feels like to you?
Sure.
Then it does. Excuse me.
Claude, we really need to talk about...
What do you think of this painting here?
Why is one side so colorful and the other so dark?
Well, look at it. The darkness is eating away the color, overwhelming it.
That's a bit bleak.
It's a bleak world. Can I be forward?
Forward?
It's been a great pleasure talking to you.
Really?
Yes, very refreshing. You seem to have a greater understanding of art than most of the rabble here.
I do?
Listen, Rosangela, was it?
Oh, call me Rosa.
Rosa, I'm suffocating in here. I need a breath of fresh air. Come meet me out on the fire escape. We can talk more in private.
Hey, way to go.
Claude, where are you going?
Just some fresh air, Joes. I'll be back. No worries.
We need to talk about the Countess.
Yes. She's so sad and angry. I wonder why.
How do you know her?
I see her in my dreams. She's looking for me. She hasn't found me yet, but I'm hoping my painting will help.
You want her to find you?
Yes. She's trapped and looking to escape. She needs me to help her. She's chosen me.
Oh, I get it. He's the chosen one. Why don't we ever meet anyone sane?
Why did she choose you?
Because of my work. She's dead, I think, but she will live through my work.
Artists. Nuts. All of them.
Claude, the Countess is dangerous.
Dangerous? No. She's lost and angry, but not dangerous.
I've met her. She's killed many times.
You? Why would she seek you? You're not an artist.
No, but I've still seen her. She's powerful. Power you don't want to mess with.
I just want to help her.
Hey, pal, helping ghosts is our turf.
Just be careful, okay?
Careful. Just who are you? How do you know so much about my dreams?
Well, I know things.
Know things? Like what?
That you're messing with stuff you don't understand.
And you do?
Well, I'm working on it.
All right. Teach me. I need to know.
Don't look at me, kid.
Look, there's something about me. I shouldn't tell you, but you're in danger.
What is it?
Look out!
No! No! No, you didn't. Claude! Suicide.
Well, what else would they think? He was drunk and erratic and known to be temperamental. Just be thankful they didn't accuse you of killing him.
Yeah, lucky. She killed him, Joey, right in front of me.
Us, kid. Us. I was there too.
He was opening up to me. I could have warned him. I could have helped him.
It happened too fast. There wasn't anything either of us could do.
It's not right.
Newsflash, kid. The world's a rotten place.
It doesn't have to be. We have to stop her, Joey. She can't kill anybody else.
Look, darling, your aunt met that witch and barely survived. And no offense, doll, she had a stiffer spine than you.
Maybe. But she didn't finish the job, did she?
Not exactly, no.
Then I have to finish what she started. Good night, Joey.
Oh, it's this again.
I'm proud of you, Rosangela. You are proving to be much stronger than your guide suspects.
He thinks I'm stupid.
Be wary of him. Follow your heart.
Who are you?
Shh. Sleep. Tomorrow you have a challenge to meet, and you must be fresh. You won't remember me, but we will meet soon.